It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. There's always something special about snowfall at the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. And away we go from Wisconsin. Mecole Hardman now on the return. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Looking to throw right away. Finds his back, Jaylen Warren. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second and 3 now. They're going play action. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Pass play now. His ball's caught by Palmer. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Play action on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be third and long. Putting a receiver in motion. To the air, third and long. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Takes it in at the 21. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That punt finals at a 33-yard effort. And the Packers will take over possession. They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6. Love now to throw. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers. Here's Love. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Let's go. Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Stopped by Deion Henley. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up third and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Again, a run with Lloyd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go now.
Love throwing on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Love. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's taken down at the 30. That play good for 17 on a 1st down. Here's Love to throw. He gets it complete. Here's Marshawn Lloyd. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 26.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Lloyd running dead ahead. Has some space inside the 15. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's another Green Bay Packer.
Here we go.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers have a great 1st drive and get the game's 1st points. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Snowy weather, no problem for them on that point after. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Hardman with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now running for the first time with Jaylen Warren. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They'll go again with Warren. And he's brought down for a loss. dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first. Warren running between the tackles. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
From the 48. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Whew. I think coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
Throw on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll look to throw on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Has a hole left, room to run. Hits the 20. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Love back to it after the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
He gets this one to Lloyd. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
Jordan Stout's headed out to punt it away on 4th. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. He loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. From the 31. He beams one deep right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers have the football as he records his 12th INT of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Here we go, set.
First down throw, here's Love. Brought in by Ayuk. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast. Escapes the sack. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Takes the handoff, now Love. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They are looking at 4th down, however. They're going for this. Cut by Diggs. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go.
They send Diggs in motion right. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Shotgun now for Love. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Let's go now.
That finds Ayuk complete. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Hand off here to Lloyd. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers double their lead to 14. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Catch made left side by McConkey. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Setting up a throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers take over as he records the 40th interception of his career. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Chargers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
2nd and 10 now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Packers have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Play fake, it's Love. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Running left with Lloyd. He's got room to roam here. Works the sideline inside the 35. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. He fields it from the 8.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Receiver in motion, headed right. Throwing on 2nd and 11. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he makes the Hets go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Packers continue piling onto this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded just shy of the end zone.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
60 by 6. Let's go now. Ready?
Back to the air following the pick 6. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Again the throw now on 2nd and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it deep downfield. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Chargers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
79 Bronco.
They send Diggs in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Oh no, they get him yet again. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers get it back to a 14-point game.
Chargers 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Nixon now to return it. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go trap. Go trap. Here we go.
On the give, it's Lloyd. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Has the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Returnable from the 1. And some issues to clean up in the return game as he's out deep on his own side, looking to be around the 14-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg for him. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he goes out of bounds, just short of the 35. They pick up 20 yards there. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air on 2nd down. And they pick him off again. And the Packers have it once again after yet another interception.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and is clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time.
Oh, they got it! Intercepted along the goal line! Kirby Joseph picks it! And the Chargers are going to take over after the interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. They're going play action. Buying some time left. Now he fires it deep down the near sideline. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here from the frozen tundra. The Chargers in need of some points before the break. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He'll look to throw. He's loaded another one up. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Chargers will have a first. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Packers take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. From midfield now. Chased out to his right. Gets this to McConkey. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. He picks up 28 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 16. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That one ends up a gain of 6. And now they have a 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal. Running for it again. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. QB sneak coming. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers chop some of the lead off before the half. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 32. Brought in by Ayuk. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Love from the gun. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And this stays a 19-point game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Counterplay here, Warren. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Nixon now to return it. Returns looking good so far. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Get up. Come back, team. Come back, team. Get up.
From the 43. That's incomplete left side. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So now they have third and short.
Let's go. Warrior 70. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
19 Lions. Go.
Love throwing on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on fourth down. That was impressive. First and 10 from the 41. Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Let's go now.
Throwing, Love. This is hauled in by Lloyd. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. They run once more with Lloyd. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with third and long.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And he makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. PAT effort coming up. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Packers grow their lead yet again. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. He doesn't like what he sees, so a touchback. They're going to begin at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A run for Warren here to start the 3rd. And he gets him around 6 there. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Warren once more. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Here we go, set.
2nd and 10 now. Into traffic, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm sure Coach, a play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Trying an inside give to Warren. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. On the ground with Warren. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
He finds McConkey. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ready, go.
Trying to get outside here with Warren. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. It's Warren on 3rd down. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. So that's going to bring up 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
70 ring, Mustang 19. Let go.
Love out of the shotgun. Cut by Diggs. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
19, Tiger.
Offense in the hurry up here. Handoff here to Lloyd. And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. Couldn't manage even a yard on that run, so now it's 4th down.
Panther 11, Panther
They're going for this. He connects downfield on 4. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Able to find Lloyd here.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the pistol, here's Love. He's got a man left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. On first down, they'll run. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that.
And he's across. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers continue adding on to that lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They've got a man in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Looking slant route, complete. Offense up to the line fast. The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here. They just get the play off. Buys time, rolling right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
19, 18. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Back to throw on 3rd down. Throw complete to Warren. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chargers will have a first. Back to throw now. That's complete. He got the feet down, but he goes out right at the line of scrimmage. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Chargers first down.
Warren running between the tackles. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Now Warren. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. It's a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up 4th and 9.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Brown's kick is up and good. And that kick a 10th of what the lead stands at now, 30 points.
You know, Kate, that may not seem like much, right? Just to go 1 for 2 as a kicker, but it's a whole lot different just psychologically for these guys to see one go through because they may need him at some point later in this game.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. Come on, set.
Shotgun now for Love. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. On the give, it's Lloyd. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Again, a run with Lloyd. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Check, go!
Running left with Lloyd. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
He's taken down at the 33
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They run once more with Lloyd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. 3rd down coming. Running right is Lloyd. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. A
talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Starting from the 5.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Ready? 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 27. Dumped off to his running back. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Let's go now.
They go play action here. That's caught for the first. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down. Trying an inside give to Warren. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll go again with Warren. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Give him 3 on that gain. And the Chargers will have a first.
First down, Los Angeles.
On the set.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Chargers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Warren once more. And he'll get this down to the 40. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Take off.
They run with Warren. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
You're sure happy with that offensively when you can hit a defense where it hurts, right in the middle of the field. And doing it on the counter, just simply overpowering them with their blocking, makes it that much sweeter.
Desperation time here on fourth. He's on the move. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take